How's it going, Chris?
Hey, Caleb, how's it going?
Good.
To help us with our ongoing investigation of Skinwalker Ranch, we've been trying to engage as many people as possible who took part in the previous operations over the last 2 decades. Chris Bartell is a former military officer who was contracted by Robert Bigelow and the Defense Intelligence Agency when they were investigating Skinwalker Ranch several years ago. We used to have trouble getting guys like him to share anything about what they've seen out here.
I was a BAFFLES security investigator for Bigelow Aerospace for Skinwalker Ranch from the years 2010 to 2016. I was one of the lead members out here that spent lots of time exploring, documenting data, and also safekeeping and protecting the property. I have a lot of experiences out here. You know, I lived and breathed this property for 6 years. I would love to show you guys some of the things that I went through and the important aspects of the property.
Well, I'm eager to do that. I think we throw you in the UTV right here, and let's start across, because I want to hear everything that happened.
That sounds good. I appreciate it.
We have this 20-year gap where Mr. Bigelow owned the ranch, for which we know very little.
Yeah, right here.
We'll just park here then. I find it interesting that you stop us here. This is by a place we call the Triangle. Been a place we've done a lot of experiments and research and had a lot of interesting data. So I'm curious, tell me about what you experienced here.
There's an area I found on this mesa slope, and it led to this open cavity. It looked like a cave. So I jumped down into it. I look around, and it's a decent-sized open cavity. But inside the cavern, I pulled out 2 old canine traps.
So anytime somebody says the word cave or cavern here, it catches our attention.
Right.
You think it's still there?
Yeah.
Do you mind taking us there to it?
Absolutely, let's go.
All right.
So it's gonna be in this little area right here where I was walking down from the top of the mesa and I found the cave.
Over the years that I have been here on the ranch, there's been rampant rumors about underground bases, of tunnels, all kinds of underground things here at the ranch. If there are some, we definitely want to find them.
I just happened to notice it from on top.
Then I suggest maybe we just all climb up there and see if we can find it.
Yeah.
Hey, I found what looks like to be a cavern.
Let me take a look. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is it. Or it looks like it.
You could tell that at one time it was a lot larger and it's collapsed down in on itself.
You can tell that this whole area looks like a sunken-in area.
Like it was all caved
in.
Yeah.
So strange.
If this is the opening to that cave that Chris found, did it collapse? Is it still there? Does it continue back and it's just covered by rocks? Definitely a lot of unanswered questions. I'm ready to head down if you guys are. I appreciate you showing us, Chris.
Yeah, no problem, man. There's multiple layers to this property. I think what's going on here is bigger than any of us here. It's bigger than a science experiment. It's bigger than a government contract. It's bigger than all of us.
Right in here somewhere?
Right up on the edge up there.
To help us figure out if this really is a covered entrance to something in the mesa, technologist Pete Kelsey has brought out a drone with a thermal imaging camera that'll be able to identify any signs of voids or caverns below the rubble.
This looks great. Thank you, sir. The guys have asked me to look for caves here on the properties. The thermal camera could be a really good fit there because typically caves, tunnels, the air inside is much cooler than the air outside. If it shows cold air, that could mean that there's a network. All right, I got all green lights here. Ready when you are.
Where's the hole, Thomas?
It's basically right up there. You can only see it from the top down. You can't see it looking up. So I'm gonna just go up there so that you have an easy point of reference as you're trying to locate where this opening is at. I think it'll be a lot easier if I'm up there standing close to it.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm gonna get started.
Be careful.
Yep.
So you're flying the thermal camera first?
Yeah, so the fancy term is this is a radiometric thermal camera, which means it will give me the temperature, but it also can do just video.
Very cool.
Heading for Thomas.
There he is.
I will zoom in on him a bit. So the hole must be that thing right in front of him.
Mhm. Is that hole really the coldest thing within the field of view?
Yes. It's black.
Okay.
That's 64 degrees.
Whereas on the rock surfaces you are
Yeah, out in the sun, just went to 102. 40-degree difference.
I'm gonna go ahead and take one of those smoke bombs up there. So you guys keep an eye out down here and see if you see smoke coming out.
That is a great idea.
In addition to Pete's high-tech drone, we also brought along some low-tech smoke bombs to look for evidence of holes or possible entry points. Once we drop the bombs, if the smoke starts emitting back out of the mesa from different points than where we dropped them, it would be a sign that there really is a covered-up cave or tunnel system under all these boulders.
Hey, Travis. We're ready for you to pop that smoke bomb.
All right, we're gonna pop the smoke.
3, 2, 1. Popping smoke, popping smoke.
You see any effect?
No.
There it's starting to come out, look at that. Blue smoke.
Yeah, so I'm getting no love on the thermal. So I'll switch to RGB.
Oh, it's coming out down here.
Oh, look behind you. It's coming out everywhere.
Ooh, that makes my day.
Wow, look at that.
Little wasps of it down here.
There's a connection between these larger openings, perhaps that cave we're talking about.
Yeah, there was a cave at one time.
Thomas and I found a couple of holes up here. I think we're gonna throw our smoke grenades in there. So keep an eye out, see if you see it coming out anywhere on the mesa.
Copy that, thanks.
Right here.
Let it get smoking good. Oh, that's good. Orange smoke, orange smoke. God, I'm gonna step back.
Yeah, definitely, we got smoke.
Little bit.
Yeah.
There should be a lot more smoke coming out.
Actually, look, it's getting sucked in.
Yeah, the smoke's going down.
Well, look, it's completely gone.
We should be seeing smoke everywhere. There's no smoke.
There's nothing here.
Where'd the smoke go?
Where'd it go?
Actually, look, it's getting sucked in. When we dropped smoke bombs down this opening, the smoke started to come out, and then it was as if somebody turned on a vacuum, and the smoke just disappeared and sucked down in the hole.
Yeah, something's sucking the smoke into the cave or the hole.
Nothing. There's no smoke at all.
That is really strange.
Yeah, it's inhaling.
Yeah, it's inhaling all right. So if that's an inhale, the question is where are the lungs?
Hey, Eric, you copy?
Yeah, go ahead, Travis.
You guys don't see any smoke down there.
Travis, I could only see the smoke at the beginning. It disappeared just like you reported.
No trace.
I don't see it coming out anywhere. You going up top?
Yeah.
Thomas is going up top. Look up there, see if you see any smoke with the drone.
Yeah.
All right, panning up.
You see any effect?
No.
Anything, Thomas?
No.
For the smoke to be getting pulled down into the mesa, that means that there's some kind of cavern or void sucking the smoke back underground like a vacuum. Is it something natural, or could there be some artificial object or device causing that?
Well, it means there's got to be some sort of an opening if it's pulling that much smoke and none of it's leaking out.
We're out of smoke bombs. I guess just head down.
All right, I'm landing.
As I like to say, we are led by the data, and all of the data are pointing to the existence of a large void somewhere inside of the face of this mesa. I would love to get eyes on what's in there. Welcome back to Earth.
Yeah.
So you did find something.
We did find something.
Sure weird from what I saw from the air. It was like the mesa just took a deep breath.
Yep. You could literally see it being sucked down through the hole. And the hole, it seemed like it just went forever.
It was just like a vacuum cleaner turned on and it sucked all that smoke down and then it was gone.
And it was gone. So it went somewhere. That hole goes deeper than we think.
Well, I think we got to figure some things out before we do the next thing. We really want to do this right.
The experiment definitely confirmed that there is something that we need to explore deep inside the mesa. But we're gonna have to move some earth, and that means digging or drilling to find out what it is. So we need to have a serious meeting with Brandon and get his blessing. As we've seen in the past, it's always risky to dig on Skinwalker Ranch, but I don't see another choice.
Great work as always, Pete. Thank you very much. Appreciate
my pleasure.
it.
All right, well, we'll load up and head back.